Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different, and this is actually going to be a video that I've been wanting to do for a while now, but I feel like I just really haven't had the chance to do it. But today we're actually going to be doing it, so I wanted to do a Q&A video, and pretty much what that means is it's a question and answer video. So if you guys have any questions for me, I'm going to be answering them in this video. So I made recent posts on my Twitter and on the YouTube tab. Hey guys, if you have any questions, now's the time to ask me because I'm going to be making a video on it, and this is actually that video. So with that being said, I'm just going to go through all the questions that I've been asked, and I'm going to try and answer every single one to the best of my ability. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if it gets enough comments and likes and stuff like that, if you guys actually really like this and enjoy this, I'll be doing more of them in the future. So if you guys like this, let me know. Leave comments down below, and I can do more of them. But with that being said, let's get right into this. So the first question that I get is from Genetics, and they say, hey lilDan, how are you feeling today? I'm actually feeling pretty well today. It's not a bad day at all. I hope that everything is going well for you and that you're in the best of health. Well, I try to stay as healthy as possible. I was wondering, how would I be able to do both short hop and B reverses easily, being that it's very difficult for me to do. So short hop and B reverses and how to do them. So short hops, you have to tap the jump button very lightly. I think it's like 4 frames. Within 4 frames you have to like tap and let go of the jump button. Go into training mode, practice it, do 20 of them at a time, and slow it down if you have to, and then start to speed it up a little bit. Same exact thing goes for B reverses easily. Go into training mode, try doing B reverses, put it in slow motion, and then as you start getting 20 in a row every single day, bump up the speed. Then once you can consistently do it, then put the CPU to like level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, whatever. And if you can consistently be doing B reverses while that computer is running around trying to attack you, then I think you've pretty much done B reversing pretty well. That's how I learned how to do it, at least. I know there's also the shortcut where you can hit 2 jump buttons at the same time and you'll get a short hop. You can do that as well, but I think it's just best to learn off just learning how to short hop and pressing 1 jump button at a time. It takes a little bit, and it takes a little bit to get used to, but it can definitely be done with a lot of practice. The next question I'm getting is from Tim O'Hara. Here's a fun one. On a scale from 1 to 10, how far is the Lucario addiction? 1 is maining him in Smash, and 10 is daily searches for Lucario art. I'm honestly probably not as much of a Lucario fan as you think that I am. I just like the character in Smash. I think he's a pretty cool Pokemon. Other than that, I don't know. He's alright. He's not my favorite Pokemon of all time, but he's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I really do like the Lucario and the Mystery of the Lucario and Mystery of Mu movie. I love that movie. When Lucario turns into a cow. Have you guys not seen that one yet? No, but I do like that movie a lot, and if I had to give a ranking of 1 to 10 of how far my Lucario addiction is, I'd probably say like a 3, to be completely honest with you. Like 3 or 4, I don't know. I don't search for Lucario art on the daily basis, and I'm not like a super huge fan of him. I do like him a lot. I think he's really cool, but I'm not going to put myself at 10. I'm going to put myself at like a 3 or a 4. I hope that answers that question. Rose, yikes, I cannot pronounce that, I'm completely sorry, but Rose asks, are you a furry? Fun fact, I've actually made a 10-minute long or something like that video on if I actually am a furry or not, so if you haven't seen that yet, definitely go check it out. It answers a lot of questions about me being a furry. Pretty much, short answer is no, I am not a furry. I do enjoy Lucario. I do enjoy some characters, but I don't really see myself as a furry at all, so no, I'm not a furry. Crazy Diamond asks, why did you want to drop Lucario before the patch, and or how do you deal with sorties? So I actually made a video on this as well about why I wanted to drop Lucario. I think Lucario is very inconsistent as a character. It's really troublesome dealing with the inconsistency of him. And he's very difficult, and in the 2.0 patch they took away pretty much everything that Lucario had as a character, like his kill confirms and whatever. But now in 3.1 they brought it all back, so I'm still a little hesitant. I might be dual maining him. I don't know, I'll probably be making a video on that as well. And then how do I deal with sword characters? So sword characters are very tough for Lucario. because Lucario can't get his bread and butter. He can't run in and do nair to down tilt, to grab, to up throw, to whatever he wants. Sword characters, you have to be very, very patient. You have to use your shield a lot. You have to use a lot of Aura Spheres and a lot of Force Bomb Flames. Sword characters are very, very difficult to deal with, and it's going to take a lot of time to deal with them. But yeah, I'll pretty much just try to keep them away from you as much as possible. Try to shield a lot. Try to punish them. They're going to want to hit a lot of buttons, so try and shield and punish them however you want. Mika Gar says, what are some of your most wanted characters to be introduced into Smash Brothers? You guys are gonna hate me for this, but I really want Goku and Vegeta to come into Smash. I love Dragon Ball Z. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Goku and Vegeta need to come to Smash. Pretty much play Lucario because he is Goku. But yeah, Goku, Vegeta, I don't ever see them happening though. I think Rayman would be really cool. I want Crash Bandicoot, and I want Spyro. So I want a lot of those characters to come in. AI Fox says, if for some reason Meta Knight got buffed in Smash Ultimate to the levels of Meta Knight Brawl, how would you buff Lucario to make it a fair match? So to honestly start it off, I think Lucario bodies Meta Knight. But if Meta Knight was back from his Brawl state, I don't see it being too difficult for Smash Ultimate Lucario versus Brawl Meta Knight. I don't know, I didn't really play a ton of Brawl, so I can't really say this too much, but if it was a losing match, I'd probably just say buff Aura to make it more of a fair match. Fasuro says, what character would you delete from Smash and why? Ness. I hate Ness. Ness mains are annoying, and if you ever watched Inferno Omni, you understand my pain with Ness mains. Ness mains sit there and spam PK Fire, they spam down smash to the ledge, they float around the entire map, they can combo you to crazy, back throw kills in the middle of the stage at 100% for some dumb reason. They have a ton of kill options, ton of combos, an annoying projectile. They can also absorb any type of aura that we have. So Ness needs to go. That character sucks. I hate Ness so much. I hate him. How long is your Lucario, if you know what I mean? Well, they don't call me Lil Dan for nothing, so I hope that answered your question. Time Frost asks me, when can you visit Socal? Oh my gosh, Time Frost, I want to come out and I want to visit you so badly. And I want to visit some of my other Socal friends so badly. But I don't know, it's going to be a while before I come out to Socal. I don't want to make any promises because it's quite literally on the other side of the country for me. But if or when I do go to Socal, you're definitely going to be the first person that I reach out to and let you know. I definitely want to make it out to Socal at some point, and I really want to meet you and everyone else. That's all the other fans that I have from Socal as well. So yeah, I'm not going to make any promises. Hopefully sometime within the next few years, maybe less than that, I don't know, but I will definitely be letting you guys know. Chaz the Spaz says, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? I don't think that I have an exact favorite, but some of my favorites are mint chocolate chip, super good. Chocolate cookie dough, really good as well. Anything like Reese's flavored, peanut butter and chocolate, all really good as well. Isaac Raptor asks me the classic question, Pepsi or Coca-Cola? To be honest, I don't really drink soda that often. And if I do drink soda, it's definitely not Pepsi or Coca-Cola. But if I absolutely had to pick one over the other, I'd probably say Pepsi. This don't drink Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Ty asks me, are you planning on streaming more often in the future? This is actually a really good question because short answer, more often, probably not. I'm probably just going to continue streaming as often as I typically do, which unfortunately is just whenever the hell I feel like it, and it's not really that often, and when I do stream, it's usually for about an hour or two. So yeah, I don't want to make any promises saying that, oh, I'm going to stream a lot more in the future. I'm pretty much just going to stream whenever I feel like it. Streaming mentally takes a lot off of me. It's very exhausting to stream and entertain for hours on end. So yeah, probably just as often as I do whenever I feel like it. Average Lucario asks me, what games do you play other than Smash and Splatoon? Splatoon is Splatoon. Games other than Smash and Splatoon, I absolutely love 3D platformers. Some old ones, Mario 64, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper. I just started A Hat in Time, absolutely freaking love it. That game is awesome. Some games that I really enjoy and play often. I don't really play a ton of multiplayer games other than Smash and Splatoon, but as for single player games like Legend of Zelda, obviously, Mario games are really cool too. Like the other ones that I've mentioned, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, all of those are really great. Kesu asks me, when did you do your first tournament? My first tournament, I believe, was like 2015, 16, around that area. I actually have a picture of it. I'll try to find and put up on stream of the first tournament that I ever went to. But yeah, it was a few years ago actually. The Annoying Cat also asks me if I'm a furry. Again, answer is no. Midnight Dark Aura says, "Are you gonna play the Dragon Quest? Are you gonna play the Dragon Quest games because of the new character?" Unfortunately, I am not, because I'm not a huge fan of JRPGs, especially turn-based RPGs. I don't really care for. Oddly enough, the only turn-based RPGs that I really like are Pokemon, and the Mario and Luigi games are really cool too. But I don't really care for a lot of turn-based games. I did play one of the Dragon Quests years ago, like literally probably 10 to 15 years ago. I played one of the Dragon Quest games on the Game Boy. I don't know if it was Game Boy Color or if it was just the original Game Boy. I don't know. I played one of them, never beat it though as a child, but I have played it before. I didn't really care too much for it, unfortunately. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not for me. Luke Jamar asks, why do you like Lucario so much? Also, what other fighting games do you play? Why do I like Lucario? I think Lucario is a really cool Pokemon. I like his like cat ear thingies that he's got, his ears. I love the blue and black color scheme. I like the aura mechanic, like he pretty much has like a fiery aura around him. I really like fire, and I like blue fire. I don't know, it sounds really dumb and edgy, but it's true. I like his storyline in Pokemon and the Mystery of Mew, or Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. I really like the storyline in that. I don't know. I think he's just a really neat character. I think he's pretty cool. As why I like him in Smash, I don't know. I picked him up because he was similar to Lucario, or he was similar to Mewtwo, who I played in Melee. I don't know. I made a whole video on it. You can go and check that out. But yeah, no, he's just interesting. What other fighting games do I play though? I don't play any other fighting games. If I were to ever pick up another fighting game, I would play Dragon Ball FighterZ. I actually bought that game launch day and played it for about 2 weeks, and then everyone started getting really, really good, and I wasn't. So, and I dropped it immediately. So, I really liked it because, again, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, but I couldn't actually get any good at it or decent at it. That game is ridiculously hard, but it's so cool. I absolutely love that game. Magic Cat asks me, have I ever played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game before? Yes, I have. I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, which I absolutely loved. That game was so much fun. And I believe I played another one. I want to say Explorers of Darkness. Or, yeah, I think it was Explorers of Darkness or Time. I don't remember exactly which one of the two that I played, but I know I played one of those, and I really enjoyed it as well. But yeah, Red Rescue Team was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy it. I do eventually want to play the newer ones, but I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on it. I think Explorers of the Sky is like the one that everyone says is the best. I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head. But yeah, I definitely want to play Mystery Dungeon games again. I just have to find the time for them because I feel like they're very time-consuming games. But yeah, I hope that answers that question. Potato asks me, Morshu for Smash? Hold on a second. Who is Morshu? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yes, absolutely yes. I would love him for Smash. Rockadon says, analyze the effects of the 30 Years' War between 1618 and 1648 and explain the impacts of the efforts would have on Europe's future. My answer to this question is going to be yes. Yeah, me too. I agree. Ink asks me, would you rather be a pro Smash player or a pro Splatoon player? Oh, okay. So this is actually a really good question. Realistically speaking, I don't know if I would say this, but realistically, I feel like I would have a better chance of becoming a pro Splatoon player over a pro Smash player. I simply want to say that because Splatoon scene is a little bit smaller. I feel like, I don't want to say it's easier to get into, but I feel like it's easier to get good and better at Splatoon than it is at Smash, because Smash is just a one-person, you know, it's just you, while Splatoon is more of a team-based game where it's like you can rely on others to help you and others can rely on you to help. And I personally like that a little bit better than just having it by myself. But taking everything out of consideration, like, if I had the opportunity, if I had a button right in front of me that said pro Smash player, pro Splatoon player, not even which one's more realistically, I would probably choose Smash, simply because Smash has way more tournaments, way more opportunities to travel, way more opportunities to meet people, and way more money invested into it. While Splatoon, not so much. It's harder to find in real life tournaments for Splatoon. There's not as many opportunities to travel, and there's definitely not that much money into Splatoon. So I hope that answers that question as well. Sad Wolf asks me, when you releasing Eternal Atake? Bruh, I can't release that. It ain't my music. I can't release it. Hopefully one day it'll come out though. It'll be out soon though. I got you. Vala Awesome Raptor asks me, is my dad ever coming home? Shit, I don't know, fam. I wish I could answer that question. I'm in the same boat as you, dog. When is dad coming home? He said 20 years ago he was gonna go out and get milk. He's never come back. Mego asks me, can I have your channel? Sorry, Meg, the answer is no. Although I know you're planning to overthrow and overtake me and take my channel as your own, no, you cannot have it. I Love Tar asks me, if I can go back in time and fix anything, what would it be? Oh man, that's a good question. I really like that. I like the whole concept of time traveling. If I can go back in time and fix anything, what would it be? I'm not really a huge history guy, so I don't know if I would really go back and change too much in history. But as for like my personal history and my personal past, I would go back and change a lot of things. I would warn myself and teach myself of like the potential of the future and what's going to happen in the future and how to avoid certain situations. I don't really want to get into anything specific because I'd say that's more like personal stuff, but yeah, I'd definitely like to go back in time and fix a lot of, you know, personal things that have happened to me. Sibs asks me, are there any other Pokemon you think would be cool in Smash? I think that there would be, I think there's cool Pokemon out there. I'd like to see like Grovyle, Sceptile, I'd like to see Decidueye, even Froligator would be a pretty cool one. Froligator Typhlosion would be pretty cool. Yeah, there's definitely some other Pokemon out there that I think would be really cool. Also, this is a sleeper take, but like Shiftry, I think he'd be really cool in Smash. But yeah, there's a couple other Pokemon I think would be pretty cool in Smash. Bubbles the God asks me, do you see yourself as a top player in the future? No. Definitely don't see myself as a top player. Maybe a top Lucario player, but not a top player in general. I don't actually see that happening. The Annoying Cat asks me, what was your first video game that you can remember? Oof. Okay, I'd probably say either Pokemon Blue or Mario 64. I remember in Pokemon Blue, I had my very own copy of it, and I remember running through the entire game, and I had like a level 70 something Charizard, and I only used my Charizard and nothing else on my team. And I remember I had a level 45 Dugtrio too, and I tried getting through the Elite Four, and I just couldn't do it. Like, it was not happening. So yeah, that and Mario 64. I played that a lot as a kid. Ribbonworm asks me, what is human? If a person has a body, alright, if a person has a human brain but entirely mechanical body, is it human? If a person has a human body but a robot brain, is it human? At what point does a human stop being a human and become something else? That's a good question. I don't really know. I'd probably say as long as you have a human brain but an entirely mechanical body. I would probably say as long as you have some sort of human consciousness, then that would dictate you as being a human. But I don't know, what's a cyborg then? Because a cyborg is half human, half robot. I don't know. Good question. I'm probably not the person to ask that question to, but I don't know. Good question. Actually, Lucario says, "Do you love me?" Of course I love Lucario. You're especially when you leave comments like this on my videos. Of course I do. What is your current position on Lucario in the current and future metagame? Do you think he'll drop off as people learn the matchup, or do you think he will rise? Also, what do you think about Sue and his placements with Lucario? So I think Lucario honestly will always be a mid-tier, either a dead even mid-tier or a high mid-tier. I don't ever really see him becoming a top tier. There's too many matches and matchups that he can lose in and will lose to. As for Sue is getting great placements. I know he's using other characters as well. I know he did that in Smash 4 as well. But if Sue can bring Lucario to the top like he did in Smash 4, that would be awesome. But I just know that you cannot physically bring a solo Lucario to the top. You have to have some sort of secondary character for those extremely bad matchups. Does Sue making the results or the buffs that he received make you question your decision to drop Lucario? Not exactly. Lucario definitely became a better character in this new update, but he's definitely a better character, but again, he's still not a top tier. As for dropping Lucario, again, I'll probably be making a video on that in the future. Hi No Ryu asks, I tried to B-reverse Aura Sphere into Smash Attack, but I can only do it against CPUs since I can't play online. The CPU always dodges out with a jump or air dodge after I land with the Aura Sphere. Any idea why it happens? So I think what happens is, as soon as you get them in the Aura Sphere charge, you're not reacting quick enough and canceling the charge in order to get a true smash attack out of it. It also depends on which smash attack you're doing. A lot of like forward smash and up smash usually will work. Down smash can work, but not so much. I would practice doing up smash because it's the most reliable and most consistent. But yeah, I think the thing is you have to pretty much know that you're going to land on them with that attack, with that Aura Sphere charge, and as soon as you hit them, you have to cancel it into the up smash. So I think the thing is you're just not reacting fast enough. I would try and do it in training mode. Try to slow down the time and try to get the timing down a little bit better. Once you slow down the time, you can do it every single time, speed it back up, and see if you can try it again. Because it's definitely a fast input. Kane Darby says, what would you do if you had a Lucario in real life? That would be pretty cool. I'd like to have a Lucario, but it would also depend. Is this Lucario going to be talking to me, like using English voice, like he does in the movie? Or is he going to be like, you know, an actual Pokemon from the Pokemon games where he just says his name? I think having Lucario would be pretty cool. Would that be similar to just having a dog? It'd be similar to like having a dog, but Lucario stands up on 2 legs. I don't know, it would depend. And like, can he actually hurt me? Because what if like he accidentally shoots an Aura Sphere at me at 180% and then I die? That wouldn't be so cool. But I don't know, it would really depend on how it would work with real life standards. Keel says, hey, I love your content and will start supporting you on Patreon soon to support your channel and of course to get coaching on how I can improve my Lucario play. Aw, that's completely awesome. I absolutely love that and thank you so much. I really do appreciate that a lot. Supporting me on Patreon is honestly like not mandatory at all, but is always extremely appreciated, and anyone who does support me on Patreon as well always gets the extra benefits of coaching, early access to videos, YouTube scripts, a bunch of other things as well. So I really do appreciate that you want to start supporting me on Patreon. I really do like that. Here's my question for you. If/when the next patch drops, what changes do you think will be made to Lucario? Positive and negative. I think that they're just going to keep Lucario the way he is. I don't really see them changing him that much, and if they do, they might nerf him again, which I don't know why they would do that. I think where he is right now is perfectly fine. He doesn't need any more buffs, and he doesn't need any more nerfs. I think he's perfect where he is. Are you planning to make a video discussing matchups will Lucario? If they why? If no, they why? I'm confused with that question. I think what you're asking is, are you planning to make a video discussing Lucario's matchups? And then if not, why? I have made a 3-hour-long stream on Lucario's matchup. I guess that was in update 2.0. Maybe I'll do another one in 3.0, but I don't see a ton changing on that list. Maybe as more time goes on, I would probably say not anytime soon will I do that, but eventually I will. And also, if you were to drop Lucario in favor for another character, which characters would you play and why? I've pretty much already said this before in one of my videos. I would drop Lucario for Inkling. I really do like Inkling. I think Inkling is a cool character. I really love Splatoon. And I've been playing Toon Link a lot too. Toon Link's actually low-key pretty cool, pretty good too. But yeah, it would most likely be Inkling with a Toon Link secondary. Luambo Lucas says, how do you compare Mewtwo and Lucario? As I want to main one, which one do you think is more viable now? Yikes. They're both pretty unreliable. And are not unreliable, unviable. Well, I don't want to say unviable. Lucario's kind of viable. I don't know. It really depends. Because Lucario, you have the inconsistency of the whole aura mechanic, but at the same time, Mewtwo's as light as a feather and got nerfed pretty hard since Smash 4. I don't know. I guess it would really depend on, are you okay with sometimes dying at 30% with Mewtwo? Or are you okay with sometimes killing characters at 30 with Lucario? But I don't know. It really would just depend on your own personal preference. Hekio Galan, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that. Why have you decided to main Lucario in Smash, and since when? Is it because you love the character or the gameplay? I'm curious, if you made him since Brawl to Smash 4, do you prefer the Ultimate version or the older version? So I've actually made an entire video of why I play Lucario, so I will be putting links of that in the description as well. So definitely check that out. That gives you my whole history of why I even started playing Lucario in the first place. As for do I prefer the Ultimate version or the old one, a lot of people say that Smash 4 Lucario is better than Ultimate Lucario. I don't know, I like Ultimate Lucario better. I think he's... I want Lucario from Smash 4's up throw, where it doesn't really send them anywhere, but I want all the techie stuff from Smash Ultimate. So I pretty much want Smash Ultimate Lucario techs and combos integrated into Smash 4 Lucario. Smash 4 Lucario, you couldn't short hop back air. Smash Ultimate, so Smash 4 Lucario, you cannot short hop back air. Smash Ultimate Lucario, you can short hop and back air. In Smash 4, Lucario had a better recovery. Smash Ultimate, Lucario's recovery kind of sucks. It's a little bit more finicky. Other than that, I don't know. So I would like to have I'd prefer a mixture of both to make the Ultimate Lucario, no pun intended. But I can't really pick. They both have equal differences. Michael Blunt asks me, would you like to see Lucario reworked? If so, how? Yes, I would like to see Lucario reworked. I want to see his recovery. It's more of buffs and pretty much just buffs. I want to see his recovery get fixed because I have no idea how that thing works. I want his recovery to be fixed, similar to like I just said with Smash 4's recovery. I want Smash 4's recovery back. I want the whole aura mechanic to, I don't know. I need it to be fixed again. I need him. I don't know. The aura mechanic is really weird. I'm not really a big fan of it. I want him to be more consistent as a character. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. In other words. What is your best and worst character besides Lucario? My best character, obviously, is Lucario. Second best character is probably Inkling. As for my worst character, probably everyone else in the entire game, because I don't click with anyone in the game, and they're all weird. Like, Olimar is probably my worst character. I don't understand how that character works. He literally just throws Pikmin at you, and then you have to, like, micromanage the Pikmin, and I don't know. Olimar is, like why does his down tilt, why does he jump during his down tilt or something like that? I don't know. Or is it up tilt? I don't know, but it's dumb and I don't like him. Olimar is dumb. Half the cast is dumb. I don't really like playing as anyone. I mean, they're not dumb. I just don't like playing as them. So I have finally answered everybody's question. I hope I answered your question to the fullest of my ability. If I didn't, my apologies. You can always ask me another one. But yeah, if you guys like this video, let me know. Leave some likes down below. Leave some comments down below. Let me know if you want to see more Q&A videos or more videos like this, because I can definitely come out and do this more often. I enjoyed doing this. I thought this was a lot of fun. And if you guys enjoyed it as well, seriously, let me know, because I can do more of it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Seriously, join the Discord if you haven't already. I cannot stress this enough. Discord is the place you want to be. I will always notify you whenever there's a new video, whenever I'm going to go live, whenever I'm playing Smash, whenever I'm playing Splatoon, whatever. You can get to know me personally there. You can direct message me there and talk to me often. Discord's seriously the place to be. You can also follow me on Twitter, and then if you really want to support me, you don't have to do this at all, but if you really want to support me just because you love me and my content and want me to succeed on YouTube, you can always subscribe to me on Patreon, or however that works, become a Patreon. You can become a Patreon as low as $1 a month. You could be $5 a month, or you could be $10 a month. $5 a month will get you one Lucario coaching session a month, where we sit down, we personally play Smash over Wi-Fi. I teach you things, what you're doing good, what you're doing bad, give you a rundown of it. If you do $10 a month, you get 2 coaching sessions. And then again, Patreons also get early access to my videos, they get my YouTube scripts, and eventually they will be getting private giveaways. So I haven't done that yet, but when we get more Patreons, I will be doing more exclusive content just for them. Again, like I said, you don't have to become a Patreon at all. Just you being here, watching this video, leaving likes, leaving comments, that's all I really need. But for those who want to take that extra step, it's always more than welcome. With all that being said, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day today.